Hi there, students. There are lots of idioms and phrasal verbs with hands. So let's try and look at them. The first thing I was thinking of is hands off. Hands off my pen. Hands off my money. Okay? Don't take it. Keep your hands off it. Don't touch it. Okay? Hands off, that's mine. The opposite of that may be hands on. You could have a hands-on approach, a very practical way of doing things. Not theory, but hands-on. Practicality and practical ways of doing things. Okay? You could have something on hand. It's on hand. It's easy to use. It's available if you want it. Yeah? He's got lots of resources on hand. Okay? And while we were with hands off, yeah, you could say to hand somebody off, to push them off, or he handed off the key with his hands to push off. Okay? And okay, yeah, offhand, casual, without thinking, an offhand remark. Okay? He made some very offhand remarks. He made some remarks without thinking. Offhand, that's going to cost you about £1,000. Okay, so without calculating it exactly. Yeah? So to get your hands on something, to obtain it, where can I get my hands on some tickets to the concert? Yeah? Get your hands off my tickets to the concert. You could hand something out, okay? So the teacher goes into the classroom and maybe he hands out the prep to the students, or there's somebody outside the metro who's handing out leaflets. Something could get out of hand, out of control. Okay, this situation is out of hand. It's impossible to control. Okay, an out of hand situation. Yes, to hand in. Okay, so the students do their homework, and at the end of class they hand it in. Hand in your application form here, yeah? If you've got something in the hand, then you are controlling it, you're dealing with it. Don't worry about the problem, it's in hand. I'm taking care of it, yeah? Have you got all of these things in hand? Okay, so hand up or hand down? Well, firstly, if somebody's above you, I'll hand him up the book, or I'll hand him down the book. But also hand down, something that goes from generation to generation. This shirt was handed down by my great-grandparents, yeah? Or even hand-me-downs. These are clothes that people no longer use because they don't fit or they're old. So very often, if there are various brothers and sisters in a family, the smaller ones get the hand-me-downs of the older ones, the clothes that don't fit them anymore. So, some more by hand. This was made by hand, using your hands, yeah? Okay. Or you could deliver something by hand, in their hand, okay? Delivered by hand. Let's see, to hand back, yeah? Okay, to return, to give back. So if this jersey doesn't fit you, you could take it back to the shop, you could hand it back. They offered him some money, but he handed it back. Here, take it back. Okay? But then also you have a backhander, a bribe, where maybe somebody gives somebody some money for a contract or something like that. Okay? So anyway, I'm sure I've missed various things about hands, but there are quite a lot of them. Okay, so hands off, don't touch, hands on, practical, practicality, on hand, available, to hand off, to push off. Get your hands off. You could hand something out, distribute, to hand over as well, to give. He handed over the money. And underhand, yes, if something's underhand, it's not honest, it's not proper, maybe it's not legal. So you remember the backhander, the bribery, well, maybe that's underhand, it's not honest, yeah? Okay, something that's in hand, you are dealing with it, or in your hands physically. He had the orange in his hands. To get something off your hands, to get rid of it, to get it to go. So he's been trying to sell his car for months, and eventually he got it off his hands. Okay? To hand down from generation to generation, hand-me-downs, the old clothes. Yeah? Offhand, by the way, casually, without thinking. Yeah? And I think that's probably it, apart from the ones I've forgotten. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Hand.